Good morning to all of you. Learning outcome actually means what you will be able to do after attending this program. What sort of knowledge and skills you will acquire after attending this program. This program is on curriculum development. So all the aspects of how to develop the curriculum, what are the features of curriculum we'll be discussing. But these are specific learning outcomes on which we will be focusing. At the end of the program, you will be able to, now the first learning outcome is you will be able to explain various stages of curriculum development. This is my first learning outcome. You will be able to explain various stages of curriculum development. Curriculum is designed, curriculum is developed in a very systematic way. There are various stages of developing the curriculum, and you will be able to explain what are the different stages and how the curriculum is processed through these various stages. So this is the first learning outcome. You will be able to analyze the needs for developing a curriculum. So it is not that once we get a request from a state board, we directly start designing the curriculum content. First of all, we identify why we need to design the curriculum. Or sometimes we get a request to revise the curriculum. So we analyze why we are revising the curriculum or why we are designing the curriculum. So we get a lot of feedback from the teachers, from the management, and from the industry. And based on the requirements of our clients, based on the needs of the industry, word of work, we develop the curriculum. So first of all, we have to actually analyze what are the expectations of the industry, what are the expectations of the employer. So all this need analysis you will be able to carry out at the end of the program. Then, my friends, you will be able to explain the features of various curriculum design models. For designing the curriculum, there are different models. And depending on the type of the program, depending on the level of the program, we use a specific curriculum design model. So you will be able to explain what are different models that are used for designing the curriculum or revising the curriculum, what are their features, in which situation a particular model is being used, what are the advantage or limitations of using a particular model. So this is another very important learning outcome that you will be able to explain the features of various curriculum design models. Then you will also be able to explain the curriculum design process. In fact, so many times we have seen that generally curriculum design is considered to be a cut and paste method. You take certain contents, you add certain portion, delete certain contents, and you say that your curriculum has been designed. But it is not like that. It is a very systematic method, very scientific procedure. A very scientific procedure is being used to design the curriculum. So you will be able to actually know about the process of designing the curriculum. What are different steps that are being used in designing the curriculum, you will be able to explain. Then, my friends, another very important learning outcome is to write instructional objectives for a course. You are teaching a particular program. You must be able to know what are the learning outcomes of that particular subject or that particular course. A teacher must know, and the teacher must be able to spell out what are the objectives, why I am teaching a particular subject. Whatever I have taught, whatever knowledge and skill I have developed amongst the students by teaching a particular subject, how it will be helpful to the industry. So in my curriculum also, I spell out those instructional objectives, I spell out those learning outcomes, but otherwise also it should be very much clear to the teacher as well as to the students what are the learning outcomes of a particular subject. So my friends, in this program, we will share with you how to write the learning outcome, how to write the instructional objective for a course. Okay, then you will also be able to adopt systematic methodology for implementing the curriculum in an institute. Curriculum design is an important aspect, but how to implement the curriculum effectively in a proper way, that again is a very challenging task. So many times you have seen that due to shortage of resources, infrastructure, or faculty or staff is not there in your institute, you are not able to implement the curriculum properly. So, but what is the systematic methodology of implementing the curriculum, that you will be able to know. Another very important learning outcome is to utilize the resources for effective curriculum implementation. You will be able to utilize whatever resources you have got in your institute, in your department, in your laboratories. You will be able to use all those resources effectively, and you will be able to implement the curriculum properly after undergoing this program. Then, my friends, project work is a very important aspect as far as our curriculum is concerned. And in every curriculum document, project work is there. Most of the time, we have two projects, the minor project work and major project work. And in other curriculum documents, there is only one project work. And most of the time, it is at the end of the semester. Last semester or last year, there is project work. Now, project work is important because whatever knowledge, whatever skills the students have acquired, the application part of the entire knowledge and skill, that is actually being utilized in carrying out the project work. But how to actually execute the project work properly, how to plan the project work properly, how to identify it. So all these are very challenging tasks. So we'll be having a session on how to identify, plan, and execute project work. Because as a curriculum designer, we think that if the students are able to carry out a project work properly, then the students are actually showing that whatever knowledge and the skill they have gained, they are able to utilize that competency, that knowledge and skill properly in solving the problem. So project work is how to plan, identify, and execute project work we'll be sharing with you. Then some more learning outcomes from this program. You will be able to monitor the curriculum process effectively. So many times there must be certain problems you'll be facing in designing the curriculum as well as implementing the curriculum. So you need to monitor if there are certain problems being faced by teachers, or there are problems at institute level or at department level. So what are the problems that are being faced? So management or director or principal, they have to form a team to monitor the curriculum processes. And at the end of this program, after undergoing this program, you will be able to monitor the curriculum processes effectively. Then in our curriculum, we give a lot of emphasis on development of technical aspects as far as knowledge and skills are concerned. If you talk about a particular discipline, say electrical engineering, we talk in our curriculum all about motors, generator, generation, transmission, distribution of electricity. Similarly, mechanical or civil engineering. So a lot of emphasis is there on technical aspect, technical knowledge. At the same time, there is emphasis on development of skill. But besides knowledge and skill, there is another very important aspect on which we give a lot of emphasis as curriculum designer, and that is development of appropriate values and attitude. So my friends, at the end of this program, you will be able to develop appropriate values and attitude that are so crucial for the growth of a student in an industry. Then another important learning outcome of this program is to select appropriate assessment tools for carrying out student assessment. Student assessment is very important, a part of curriculum document, whether you talk about internal assessment or external assessment, whether you talk about assessment of theory part or practical part, whether you talk about formative assessment or summative assessment. So we have to ensure that when we are assessing the student, we are assessing the student, we are checking whether the desired knowledge has been acquired, whether the desired skills have been developed amongst the students. So you need to select proper tools for different types of knowledge, for different types of skills. You need to select different types of tools. So at the end of this program, you will be able to select appropriate assessment tool for carrying out student assessment. And my friends, the last learning outcome of this program is that you will be able to develop employable skills among students. And now, what are employable skills? So many times we also call them as soft skills. We are giving technical skills. We are providing knowledge and skills to the student through our curriculum. But then there are certain skills that our employers want. Maybe you talk about communication skills, or the skills to work in a team, or stress management, or time management, or how to plan and execute a project work. These are the soft skills. How to have good relationship with others. So these are some of the skills that our employers want from the students. So how to develop these skills amongst the students through our curriculum. So this also I am keeping it as an instructional objective. So after this program, you will be able to develop employable skills amongst the students. So my friends, these are the broad learning outcomes of this program. And I'm sure that with your support, we'll be able to achieve these objectives of this program. I'm sure that this program will broaden your horizon of knowledge in the area of curriculum development and enable you to develop outcome-based curriculum, enable you to develop curriculum using systematic methodology as per the needs of the industry. So thank you very much.